Holly, welcome. It's been a minute. Good to see you. Happy holidays. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for choosing to be here in this very interesting solstice time of the year. I'll just call it interesting. My name's Asiana. It's really nice to get to be with you. Yeah. And just to share, we have a couple of observers from the YTT program here, the Yoga Teacher Training Program, and they're just here kind of observing the teaching, the facilitation, kind of how it moves through. It's nothing about any of you. So they're just kind of steeping in the experience. So welcome. It's wonderful to have you all. Yes. New moon tomorrow, ooh-wee, and the winter solstice weaving through Saturday and Sunday. So here we are in this kind of dark time of year. The winds of change are truly upon us, and it's just been so interesting for me to feel like this extreme movement yesterday and those winds during this portal of like time standing still, which is the winter solstice. So it's this sort of juxtaposition and how to like really navigate what it is to be embodied right here at this time with planet Earth. There's so much deep transformations, transmutations happening with planet Earth. And inevitably, we are made of the same stuff. So with each of us, humanity and all species that get to live with this planet. So, as we practice today, I really would love to just continue to bring our attention right into the womb space of planet Earth so we can really listen to the evolute that's upon us right now. by really listening and feeling into Earth's heartbeat, right? Earth's heartbeat, and how this then starts to transform our bones, our muscles, our skin, and our experience and what it is to be Earthling right here, right now. So thank you. Yeah, thank you again for being here. And really we get to tune in together and feel into this unified breath, this unified pulse. So with no further ado, let's kind of lean into a comfy cross-legged position, and feel free to adapt, change, tweak any of the postures to support you. And I'd like to immediately just bring us into some slow pelvic bowl stirs. So with our hands and the palms down on our thighs, our knees, in this gesture of rooting in through the rocks, the soils, kind of pressing into our body gently pressing into planet Earth body. Really inviting ourselves very deeply in and through this moment of time, kind of infinite, as we drop a deeper sense of presence in and through the textures of our experience here and now. And so as we breathe in, the belly expands and it's a slow circling through the front of your pelvic bowl. The hands can press a little more deliberately. And as you breathe out, a little scoop of the tailbone, a little squeeze of the belly button back through the inner sacrum, the back of the pelvic bowl. We'll just continue this, and I want to invite you just to kind of slow it down a bit. And you can start to notice where there might be a little stickiness, a little density, and really notice without any judgment. It's really this practice of allowing ourselves to truly feel. When we really let the feels fully metabolize, we begin to unhook the tensions of time, which then drop us deeper in through the evolute of right now. And so as we continue to stir in this way, let that ripple now through your low ribs, your diaphragm. Kind of massaging in and through your inner organs here, the spleen, the liver, your intestines, the belly. And then feel this start to kind of rise up around the inner ribs, the heart, the lungs, the shoulders might articulate a little bit more deeply, maybe not, whatever feels appropriate for you. And then as comfortable, kind of sense this now through the inner neck, around your cervical spine. And then right into the base of your skull, kind of like a little ball that's rolling around the base of your skull and simultaneously massaging the deep ear canals, the jaw, and spiraling through the lobes of your brain. And then inhale, a little lifting through the crown of your head. And then as you exhale, a seated cat stretch. Chin draws towards your throat, little squeeze through your back body. And then breathe in, seated cow stretch, shoulders back and down, heart and throat. And then exhale, seated cat. Hello, Bree. Good to be with you. I'm going to take a seated cat-cow, just a couple more rounds as we tune in to the timeline of our spine, which drops us deeper through this present moment. All timelines here and now. And so last one, please. Exhale, little seated cat. And now your next breath in, we're going to switch directions with that pelvic bowl stir. So it's probably the direction that feels a little bit more awkward. Just notice. And this time as you stir through your pelvic bowl, kind of notice your pelvic floor. There'll be this natural kind of expansion of the pelvic floor as you inhale. Again, the hands gently press. And then exhale, a slight kind of slack contraction of the pelvic floor. And then we're just going to glide this through the whole torso, right? We'll begin around the low diaphragm, ribs. And as we slow it down, we begin to unhook the momentum of our mind. And it brings us deeper through the sensation field of embodiment, right? So earth, water, fire, air, space, ether. And eventually kind of bring it into the inner neck, cervical spine, the base of your skull, your jaw is soft. And the lobes of your brain kind of around inside your pineal gland. And then feel that little spiraling, a little lift through the crown of your head. Inhale. And then exhale, seated cat stretch. Fingertips can curl around your knees for support. And then just kind of roll through seated cat-cow for a few rounds of breath, just connecting through your whole body, your spine, kind of the central axis, all directions at once. Please take that 2 more rounds. Let the breath be smooth and full. Water body connecting through earth. Thank you. And then exhale, a little seated cat stretch. Stick with me here. Breathe in, biceps by ears. Lift, lift, lift. And then a slight reach through your right shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingers. And then just soften, but keep the bones stacked. And now your left shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingers. And just take that twice more on each side. There might even be a little tiny kind of pivot twist inside. We are an evolutionary process unfolding. We can really allow ourselves to feel. Right? It's just kind of noticing existence right here, right now. Now breathe in, please lift center. And as we exhale, we're just going to slide the palms together over our crown, our third eye, nose, lips, throat, high heart, heart. Stay here. Inhale, press the hands, lift the shoulders to your ears. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down, and just let the thumbs rest gently to your sternum and stay here. Broaden and widen your breath. Soften the space behind your eyes, the jaw, the tongue travels all the way through your pelvic floor, right into the very center of earth. And from that warm, dark place, the winter solstice womb, we inhale and we draw that right into our womb space, no matter if you're in a male or female body, your hara center. And then exhale, receive that dark nourishment through your whole body, receiving the nourishment of you. As we draw our vitality deep through the bones, presence, we tone together the mantra Om. 3 rounds. Please release your breath. Please breathe in. And as we allow ourselves to be saturated in the nourishment of this dark womb space, where all creation kind of flickers free. Now please breathe in. We're gonna move slowly, kind of grounding, biceps by ears. Use the full inhale to move. Palms face this front wall, windows. And as we exhale, it's a slow bow forward. Hands meet the earth meets your hands, and then roll over your knees or come onto all fours in whatever way works for you. Now stay connected as you shift here. I'm going to use a blanket under my knees. Feel free to do the same if you'd like. And then as we breathe in, we're just going to reach our right leg straight behind us. And then give the right ankle a slow stir in one direction, toes, and now the other direction. And then breathe in, gently point the toes, lengthen here, and then exhale, just draw the knee to your forehead. Now breathe in, lengthen the leg behind you, jaw is soft. Exhale, again, point the toes, knee to forehead. We're going to take that one more round. Again, moving slowly, so connected through sensation. Thank you. Now just reach the leg behind you and then bring the right knee back to the earth. A little softening of the elbows for a moment. Then breathe in, lengthen the left leg behind you. Stay here, a little stir of the ankle toes, maybe a slight sway of the head and neck. And switch directions. And then breathe in and point the toes. Exhale, knee to forehead. Put a little squeeze. Two more, please, just like that. So connected through every little nuance of sensation here. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And now we bring our left knee to the earth. Keep the toes tucked for now. Breathe in and slide through to cat stretch. Heart forward, cow stretch, sit bones open. Then exhale, buoyant elbows. Now it's a little cat stretch. A little arcing through the back body. I'm going to take that just two more rounds. Let the jaw be soft. And can you notice how the jaw, the shoulders, the hips are all connected as we kind of spiral the spine right through the spine of Earth. Good. And then next, cat stretch. Little puff through the back body, tops of the feet on the earth, and then bring your sit bones to your heels. Now let your forehead rest on the forehead of Earth, and then little sway of the forehead side to side. Relax your jaw, your tongue. And then just settle into a place of stillness. You can also use a block underneath your forehead. Now feel a full breath in and let that illuminate your heart space. And then a full breath out, soften, soften, soften. Drop a single word of intention right into your heart and feel that as a color of your choice. And then exhale, kind of sense that color trickle, shimmer through your whole body. And now we're going to drop a little tone in here. It's a hum. Deep breath in. And feel the vibration of your own sound. Please try that one more time. And sense how this merges with the sound of Earth as the sound of existence. One more breath. Thank you. Now we breathe in and we lift onto all fours, and we're just going to slide the left palm under our sternum as we inhale and reach the right arm to the sky. And as we exhale, cactus arm the right elbow, lean into your heart, and then fan the right hand palm up under the left armpit. We're just going to stir here. Then inhale, reach that arm back to the sky. Exhale, cactus arms. Same exhale, fan the hand palm up, little puff through the back body. One more inhale, reach the arm to the sky. Exhale, cactus arm, squeeze. And this time we're going to string the arm all the way under the left armpit. Come to the outer edge of the right shoulder, the side of your head. If it's available, walk your left fingertips toward the front of your mat. And then let the hips do a super subtle rocking motion side to side. Strong and malleable bones. And then press the knees evenly and lean back in the pubic bone. A little traction through the spine. Relax your jaw. Full breath in. And if it feels all right for you, a gentle so these toning and whisper exhales, the wisdom of the element of space. Sound. One more. Now please just feel for a single breath. And now we slide the left palm toward our forehead on the earth. That'll support unstringing our right arm. Right arm lifts to the sky. And this time as we exhale, cartwheel the right fingertips behind you, little peek over your shoulder, and then bring that hand to the earth under your shoulder. Tuck your toes. Breathe in, cow stretch. Breathe out, lift your knees, press your belly to your thighs, straighten your knees, downward facing dog. Now we're gonna flow. Inhale, lift your heels. Bring your knees to the earth, slide through to cow. And then exhale, lift your knees, first belly to thighs, then straighten your knees, downward facing dog. Now we've got one more just like that. We engage the principle of no hurry and no pause to feel right into the center of the rhythm of presence. Downward dog, stay here. Bend your right knee deep, press your left heel in your left hand. And then slowly switch that out. Maybe there's a little roll through the spine, little stir of the head and neck. Get into the toe joints of the bent knee foot. And then your next exhale, track your heels toward the earth, pull back in your pubic bone and soften your heart, puff up the armpits, catch 2 full breaths. And notice how those breaths catch you, and thank you for adapting for you. Thank you. Now inhale, lift your heels. Bring your knees to the earth. Now this time we're going to slide the right palm under our sternum. Inhale, left arm lifts to the sky. Exhale, cactus arm the left elbow. And then fan the hand palm up under your right armpit, puff through the back body. Inhale, reach the arm to the sky. Heart. Exhale, cactus arm. Again, string the arm under the armpit and reach through the fingertips. And then last inhale with that, we reach the arm to the sky. Cactus arm, squeeze. And now we're stringing the arm all the way under the armpit. Outer edge of your shoulder to the earth, side of your head, maybe a block. As comfortable, walk your right fingertips toward the front of your mat. A tiny wag of the hips side to side. Can you sense how that sparkles open the sacrum, the pelvic bowl? Now press your knees evenly and traction back through the pubic bone. Relax your jaw. Full breath in. So you can kind of pop it out at the end, releasing any tensions. Let's try that one more time. And then stay here for a full breath in silence. Right in the center of sensation, listening in. We slide the right palm to the earth in front of our forehead. We unstring the left arm. The left arm lifts back to the sky. And then we cartwheel the fingertips behind us as we peek over our shoulder. And now we bring the left hand to the earth under our shoulder and we breathe in and we slide through to cow. We breathe out, toes are tucked, we lift our knees, we press through to down dog. We stay here as we bend one knee deep, press the opposite heel, opposite hand. And then just pedal that out for a few more rounds and just allow, invite any other little movements here. Just be curious in this kind of evolute of now. And when you're ready, your full expression of down dog. So you track your heels toward the earth. You pull the pubic bone back. You broaden the sit bones. Melt the heart. Puff up the armpits. Wrap that around your rib cage. Thank you. Just 2 more breaths. And now we heel toe 1 foot at a time toward the front of our mat. You want to scoot those blankets aside, feel free. And have blocks on either side of the front of your mat for easy access here. You got it. And then just have your feet about 2 fist distances apart. You're at the front of your mat, and then offer in a little bit of a bounce through your knees. Take opposite bicep to opposite hand, so you're framing your head with your arms. Shake out the head and neck. Release your jaw. Yeah, just really offering any tensions, any disharmonies. Just pour it out the crown of your head as a sweet little offering to be transmuted, transformed. And then as you settle here in stillness, keep a little bend to your knees and let the weight of your forearms kind of spiral the armpits open, relax the jaw, and just receive fresh oxygenated blood. You can bend your knees as deeply as needed, no problem. And then from here, we keep our arms framing our head. We bend our knees even deeper and we curl our tailbone toward the earth. Belly button draws back and we start to round up vertebrae by vertebrae. The arms kind of iron up your front body. And at the top of that, our elbows lift to the sky. We bend our knees deep and we lift our glute muscles. We roll our shoulders back and down, and as we exhale, we fan the right ribs open. Same exhale, scoop the tailbone, chin toward throat, so kind of like that cat stretch. Inhale, pull the pubic bone back, left ribs. Keep pulling the pubic bone back, throat and sternum open, kind of like a cow stretch. One more slow circle there. You can bend your knees as deeply as needed. There's a pun there, but I'm gonna leave it alone. And then switch directions. Relax the ear canals. Good. One more. Beautiful. Next time you scoop your tailbone, chin toward throat, give it an extra little squeeze. Then breathe in, come all the way up, release the elbows, and then backstroke the arms slowly and interlace your hands behind you. If that's not comfortable, opposite elbow creases. Step your feet wider. Knees are soft and buoyant as you scoot your hips to the left. Bend the knees deep as you fan your sit bones open behind you. Now hips to the right. Scoop your tailbone, straighten your knees, chin toward throat. Now continue that slow circle for a few rounds. So as you pull the pubic bone back, the throat opens slightly. You got it. Then there's that scoop and squeeze. When you're ready, switch directions. All 4 corners of each foot are pretty anchored there. Good. One more. Next time your knees bend deep, see if you can bring your hamstrings and your torso pretty parallel with the earth. Now pull the pubic bone back and reach your crown long, big old breath in. Now exhale, crown to the earth, knuckles to the sky, slowly straighten your knees without locking them. Internally rotate your thighs. There's going to be some natural adjustments here that happen. Notice. Keep the breath fluid, moving. We have 2 more breaths. Thank you. Now bend your knees so deep that you scoop your belly up with your thighs, knuckles toward the back wall, crown toward the windows. Then slowly release your hands. We're gonna rise all the way up and we step our feet a little bit closer. And then reach through your right shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingers, bend the right knee. And then switch that out. Left shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingers, bend your left knee. And just take that once more on each side and just kind of notice your spine, this connecting point between all the hemispheres. Now breathe in, lift center. And as we exhale, slow swan dive all the way forward. You can bend the knees pretty deep. Breathe in, hands mid-shins, partway lift. We're at the front of our mats. Breathe out, forward fold. Now from here, we're gonna shift our weight to our left foot. Bend your right knee, keep your knees close, and the sole of your right foot faces the wall behind you. And then simply straighten the right leg. Catch a breath here, lift the outer left hip. And now gently step, lunge. Ease your right knee to the earth. You can use a blanket under your knee. Now zip up the inner thighs. Inhale, rise all the way through, biceps by ears. Exhale, interlace your hands and slide them behind your head. Sink a little deeper into the right hip flexor. Inhale, heart lifts to the sky. And then exhale, scoop the tailbone, elbows hug your ears, bow into your heart. Inhale, dip into the right hip flexor, heart and throat open. And try that little pulse one more time. Now inhale, biceps by ears lift. And as we exhale, backstroke the left arm, left hand to your right hamstring. Lift the right fingertips to the sky. Then exhale, hook the right elbow, outer left thigh. Prayer hands as comfortable. Slide your thumbs in front of your heart, broaden your shoulders. Deep breath in. Full breath out. One more. And as we slowly unwind, center our belly, the belly of earth, fingertips to the earth. Maybe lift your right toes to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, pivot over your right knee, tuck the toes, start to straighten your left leg. So half splits here. We're gonna flow one round. Point the left toes, bend the knee. Maybe the right toes lift to the sky. Then exhale, pivot over the back knee, straighten your left leg. Now we're gonna stay here. Anchor the left heel, micro bend the left knee, puff through the mid-back. And then exhale, straighten the knee and lengthen your spine. Maybe the right hand wraps around the ball of the foot. Maybe not, you can just walk the fingertips toward the front of your mat. Now full breath in. If you want, gentle shh. Maybe there's a tiny wag of the tailbone. One more breath. Now as you point your left toes, bend your left knee. Walk your hands to the inside of your left foot and heel toe that foot out just a bit. And then press the hands underneath your shoulders. Lift your right knee for a moment and puff up through the back body. And then go ahead and straighten the torso, a little opening of the throat. And then bring your right knee back to the earth. You can stay here or slide your right forearm to the earth or a block. You can stay here or just rest your left forearm over your left thigh, little left shoulder roll back and down, little peek over the shoulder. Maybe a tiny little walking motion somewhere. We just have a couple, 3 breaths here. Holy hips. As we unwind and really allow ourselves to feel, relax your jaw, one more breath. And then hands to the earth, inner foot, take your time. Lift a little out of the right hip flexor. Heel toe your left foot back center. And then just kind of working this out in your body. Slide the left foot back. Take your right, and then bring your sit-bones to your heels. Let your forehead rest, and just receive the support of Ma Earth. Let Earth support you. And just notice where you can let go even more, not by anything that you're doing, but by literally not doing anything. As we honor this still point of no coming and no going, just feel. Now, as we breathe in a little scoop of the tailbone, let's lift onto all fours like a little cat. And then walk your hands about 2 hand distances forward. Keep rolling over your knees as you tuck the tailbone. This version of upward dog, you can soften the elbows, roll the shoulders back and down, lift the throat. Take your time to press over the knees, feeling all the little, not so little nuances, downward facing dog. Lift the heels. Bend the knees really deep and press your belly to your thighs. Both knees bent, belly to thighs. Tiny wag of the tailbone. Wee brainstem. Now straighten your knees. Heels toward the earth. Full breath in. Ocean exhale. 2 more breaths. Thank you. Now the breath in carries our right toes to the sky. Peek between your hands, and it's a big step for you to lunge. All right. Now from here, ease your left knee to the earth. You can use a blanket or fold your mat up. And then lift biceps by ears. Lift a little out of the left hip flexor. Interlace your fingers. Soften, hands behind your head. Inhale. Exhale, lift out of the hip flexor a little bit. Scoop your tailbone. Hug the elbows towards your ears. We bow into our own heart. And we just pulse that a couple of rounds. Now dip into the hip flexor, biceps by ears. Lift. Stroke your right arm. Let the right hand rest on the hamstring. Left fingertips to the sky. You can stay here. Or hook left elbow, outer right thigh. Prayer hands. Right? Broaden the shoulders. Little peek over the back shoulder. Full breath in. Full breath out. 1 more. And as we inhale, we unwind center, fingertips to the earth or to blocks. Maybe you lift your left toes to the sky. And then exhale, pivot over your left knee and just straighten your right leg. And bow in. Now we're going to flow with that 1 round. Point the right toes, bend the knee. Maybe left toes lift. Now exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. Stay here. Anchor the right heel and micro bend the knee. Can you puff into your mid back a little bit? And then as you straighten the knee, lengthen your spine. And as comfortable, wrap the left hand perhaps around the ball of the foot. You can also reach your left fingertips toward the front of your mat. Now full breath in. Soft, soft, soft. Little wag of the tailbone, maybe so minute. Another breath. You feel how we're just unhooking the tensions of time. Last breath here. Slowly point the right toes. We'll bend the knee. And then we'll bring the hands to the inside of the right foot. Heel toe that foot out just a bit. Hands are under shoulders. Now lift the left knee for a moment, kind of puff into the mid back. Just catch a little opening there. And then go ahead and bring the left knee back to the earth. And then maybe the left forearm to the earth or to a block, left forearm. You can just rest the right forearm over the inner right thigh if you want. Right shoulder back and down. So we're kind of twisting toward the inner thigh. Breath is full. Maybe a tiny micro movement. Keep your mind with your body and feel your body breathing. One more breath. Take your time. Hands to the earth. Lift out of the left hip flexor, heel toe the right foot back center. We are going to drive that right foot back to meet the left. This time you're in kind of the tabletop position. Start to stir the hips and the head in opposite directions. I just encourage you to keep it pretty slow so as to both tune in through the textures of embodiment, but also not miss anything. And then just switch directions. Next time the sit bones hover over the heels, tuck the toes, lift the knees, and press through to down dog. Ooh-wee. And then just start to heel toe your feet to the front of your mat, standing forward, fold. Take your time. Inhale, partway lift. Bend the knees pretty deep and kind of arc the spine open. And then exhale, straighten the knees, hands behind the calves, feet towards your belly button. 2 more just like that. Bend the knees deep, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale. And 1 more. Forward fold, thank you. Now this time as you inhale, bend the knees deep, curl the tailbone. Bounce the knees softly as you round up vertebrae by vertebrae. The arms and head are kind of heavy. Keep a soft bounce to the knees, super soft. Shoulders lift to your ears. Roll the shoulders back and down, a little shake out of the wrists and hands. 1 more little shake out. Now bend the knees and curl the shoulders forward, chin toward throat. And as you roll your right ear to the right shoulder, weight that shoulder. And then as you open up the throat, pull the pubic bone back, shoulder blades squeeze together. Left ear, left shoulder. Now scoop the tailbone lightly, chin toward throat, little shrug of the shoulders. Take that 1 more round in that direction. Jaw is soft. Next time the chin is towards your throat, tiny scoop of the tailbone, simply switch directions. You're spiraling deep through creation as creation. 1 more. Thank you. Next time the chin draws forward, little scoop of the tailbone, little shrug. Then inhale, pull the pubic bone back, shoulders roll back and down, soften the fingertips. Breathe in, biceps by ears lift, palms face the windows. Exhale, left fingertips, right wrist, fan the right ribs open. Breathe in, belly lift center. Take that to the other side. Now breathe in, center. Light cactus arms, open up the palms, and now slide the hands down the backs of your legs. Slow bow forward, gliding through the textures of embodiment. Breathe in, partway lift. Breathe out, forward fold. Now blocks can be handy. We're going to shift our weight to our right foot. We're going to bend our left knee, but keep your knees close and the sole of your left foot faces the wall behind you. This keeps the hips square. Then just straighten the left leg like you're footprinting the wall. Lift the outer right hip. And then from here, very gently step, crescent lunge. Biceps by ears. You got it. Now exhale, cactus arms, hover the back knee. Inhale here. Exhale, forearms come together. Can you scoop and squeeze through the back body? Now straighten the back knee, biceps by ears lift. Exhale, cactus arms, scoop and squeeze wherever you are, it's good for you. Now inhale, biceps by ears, straighten the back knee. See if you can cartwheel open to the right. Right fingertips behind you, left hand toward the windows. Peek over your right shoulder, catch a full breath in. Full breath out. Another inhale, and as you exhale, left hand to the earth or a block. Right arm lifts to the sky. Inner belly scoops, lengthen. You can stay here or start to straighten your right knee. Breath is full, breath is full. Track the shoulders and ears away from each other. Good, pubic bone back. Please catch one more breath. And then from here, start to bend that left knee. Draw the right fingertips forward. Bring the right hand to the earth, outer foot, and step through to plank. Inhale. And then exhale, lower all the way to the earth in whatever way works for you. Inhale, Bhujangasana, little cobra. Exhale, soften. Take that one more time. Inhale, shoulders back and down, little cobra, maybe a little heart shimmy. Soften. Tuck the toes. Maybe push up to plank or press over your knees. It's downward facing dog. 3 breaths, stillness or movement. Catch a little bit of both. Sustained effort and effortless surrender. One more breath. Now from here, the left toes lift to the sky. That's a little bit beyond. Peek between your hands, a big step through to lunge. Now zip up the inner thighs. Rise up to crescent lunge. Biceps by ears. Cactus arms, cover the back knee. Inhale here. Exhale, forearms together, little squeeze. Biceps by ears, straighten the back knee, you got it. Take that one more round, just like that. Now biceps by ears, straighten the back knee. Exhale, cartwheel open to the left. Left fingertips behind you, right fingertips toward the windows. Catch a full breath. Another breath in. Now exhale, right hand to the earth or blocks. You can stay here as you inner belly scoop through the whole spine or straighten your left knee. Right heel toward the earth. Pull the pubic bone back. Good. Full breath in. Claw the shoulders and ears away from each other. One more breath. Thank you. Now as you start to bend your front knee, cartwheel the left arm over your ear, left hand to the earth. Please step through to plank. Please stay here, exhale. Inhale, little rock towards your crown, towards your heels. Stay here, exhale. Now inhale, hug toward midline. You can bring your knees to the earth. And then slowly lower all the way to the earth. Shoulders back and down, Bhujangasana, little wiggle of the heart, head, neck, side. One more. Thank you. And all the way down, please slide your left ear to the earth. Reach your arms straight out from your shoulders like a T from your heart. And then really roll the outer crescent of your left ear all the way to the earth. Relax everything. Close your eyes. And just listen into that deep womb pulse, heartbeat of Ma Earth. And as you remember and feel your intentions here, let that merge with the deep vitality, earth creation. 3 more breaths. And you're welcome to stay here or slide your right hand under your right shoulder and simultaneously crawl your left fingertips a little further away. And then bend your knees. And then as you press your right hand gently, drop both feet over to the left and then hug your knees up to your belly. Keep your head on the earth. Now you can stay here. Or keep your feet on the earth and lift your right knee toward the ceiling. See if the sole of your right foot meets the earth. And then reach your right arm to the sky. And then maybe you just kind of drop the right arm behind you like a rubber band that's connecting the backs of your hands. Or bring your right hand palm up to your low back. You can even crawl the fingertips underneath the waist that connects to the earth. You can stay here. Or scoot your hips a little bit toward the side of your mat as you lift your left knee toward the ceiling. It's a pretty big stretch. No need to do that if that's cumbersome. Feel a full breath in. 3 more breaths. And just keep both feet on the earth. Feet are on the earth. And just feel for a single breath. Thank you. And now the right arm lifts to the sky, a little pulse. Right hand to the earth in front of your heart beat. And then just make your way onto your belly. Straighten the legs behind you and then bring your right ear to the earth. The outer crescent of that ear. And then the arms straight out from your shoulders, again like a little T from your heart. And then just relax everything, really receive the support. It's almost like that kind of melting snow magnetism right into the center of Ma. And we just listen in as we slide the left hand under our shoulder on the earth. Bend the knees. Lightly press the left hand as you roll over the right shoulder. And then drop your feet to the right and then hug your knees up to your belly. Hug your knees up to your belly. Keep your head on the earth. You can stay here. Or keep the left foot on the earth and lift your left knee toward the ceiling. You can scoot your hips a little bit toward that piano wall if you want. Keep the left foot on the earth as comfortable. You can stay here or reach the left arm to the sky and then track the backs of the hands together, or maybe you flip the left hand palm up to your low back. The right arm is straight out from your shoulder, palm down, as comfortable. Yeah. This hand palm down. Other way. Not that way, this way, the other way. Yeah. And then just stay right, linger, deep breaths. We just have one more breath here. And you just feel left arm lifts to the sky. Bring that hand to the earth in front of your heart to beat. Come on to your bellies. Yeah. And then just stack the hands underneath your forehead for a moment here. And just feel your entire spine from crown to root, root to crown, is fully aligned right into Sushumna of Mama Earth. We've got 3 breaths here. This deep kind of honoring, even a reverence. And then just kind of lift the torso. So you're firing up the back muscles and interlace your hands at your sacrum. Start to track the knuckles toward the wall behind you. A little lift of the heart. And as you peek over the left shoulder, pull the shoulder back and down, and then the right shoulder. And as you come center, press the hips, lift the thighs. Just a couple of breaths here in this version of lotus. One more. And all the way down. Slide the hands on either side of your rib cage. Tuck your toes. Maybe you push up to plank or press over your knees. So it's our last down dog with claps. Lift the heels and then give the knees a little bounce. Shake out the glute muscles, the head, the neck. And come into your full expression here for 3 full and slow breaths, breathing. And then from here, just start to heel toe feet to the front of your mat. Standing forward fold. Give it a light bounce, shake out the head and neck. A little stir. And then slow, slow reverse swan dive. Come all the way up. Palms touch above your head. And then exhale, bent knee, airplane arm. Give it 2 more, just like that. Clear it. Inhale, lift. Bounce the knees lightly as you slide your hands to heart center. Shoulder roll, soften your jaw. Release the hands and just drop your eyes a little bit. And just let the whole body just receive a little sway. Side to side and just feel. Remember your intentions. And as you breathe in, just slide hands to heart, heart to hands. And just join me in a super gentle Om here and let this vibrate through your whole body. Release your breath. Just breathe in. And then just inhale, heart center. And as you exhale, keep the pointer fingers and thumbs together and just a little pressing down toward the earth. And then inhale, let the arms open out beside you, palms face the earth. And then right at heart level, palms lift, biceps by ears, palms touch. And then as you exhale, hands heart center and simultaneously lift your heels. Good breath in here, and then exhale, bend the knees and slowly lower into a little squat. And if that's not comfortable, then just come into a seated cross-legged position. We're not going to be here for long. Bring your sit bones to the earth. A little goat pose for just a breath or two, just to catch a little bit of that strength. That womb strength, nourishment in the darkness. Point the toes, flex the feet, wrists, ankles. And then point the toes to the earth. Scoop the tailbone, start to round down vertebrae by vertebrae. Really spread the spine long, biceps by ears. Straighten your legs and then just a big reach through the right heel, right fingertips. Left heel, left fingertips. And then take it opposite. Right fingertips, left heel. Left fingertips, right heel. Oh, whole body. And then bend your knees and just give yourself a big old squeeze here. Maybe forehead lifts to your knees. Head to the earth. And then as comfortable, just draw a little circle on the ceiling with your knees. Rotate around your sacrum. Ooh. Both directions. And then inhale, we're going to do a little kind of rocking all the way up because I forgot to invite you to grab your bolsters if you want. Slide them underneath your knees. And I'll get some of you a bolster that don't have one. And then go ahead and make your way onto your back bodies for Shavasana.
I'll be right up.
Yeah, and those blankets over the belly or your whole body. Do you want to blanket over your whole body? And if anybody would like a blanket over them, just rest your hand on your belly and I'll come around and cover you up. And as the whole body just spreads open here now, and just let yourself receive the support of Mama Earth. Now breathe in and take it all the way to the top, right at your crown, and suspend the breath. Inhale, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And then a slow open mouth exhale. Pour it all the way out and take that one more round. Good. And just relax. Release. Receive. Now with your next breath in, just feel your whole belly expand in all directions. And then with a slow, full exhale, just kind of empty your belly and go right into the belly of Ma Earth with your attention. And just sense this nourishment, this deep womb space. Now breathe in from this center into the center of your belly. And then as you exhale, let that nourishment saturate your whole body in all directions at once. And again, as you breathe in, just kind of draw that nourishment right from the womb of Mama. She's gotcha, she's gotcha. And then exhale, let that saturate your whole body, just really connecting quite naturally to the umbilicus of Ma Earth. As we listen in and receive the evolute that's upon us right here, right now, your intentions, heart, your whole body. And as you receive the weight of your body, the support of your own body, sensing now little movements through your fingers, your toes. Your head sways a little side to side. You can bend your knees as you're ready and then just roll to one side. And as we kind of release underneath the thoughts, the ideas, the mind, kind of touch between sensation and even kind of linger between the breath without changing anything. Just connecting to that part of you that never changes, your essential nature, all pervasive energy of awareness, having a human experience. We get to interact through embodiment. As you lean in, just make your way to a seated position. And as we bring our palms together, heart center, just opening through our senses, receive your senses as an opportunity to experience your aliveness right here, right now, planet Earth. And really honoring yourselves for showing up. And just knowing that as we tend to health, harmony here, we're tending to this everywhere. Let's join in a single Om and we'll seal our practice. Please release your breath. Please breathe in. As you blink your eyes open, just let them be a little bit blurry at first. And just feel how the light inside of you just meets the light all around you. Our practice is complete. Namaste. Namaste. you all so much for your presence, sharing your prayers, your breath. If there's any questions, any shares, I'm right here. Yeah. Have a beautiful rest of the solstice weekend. And bye. Thank you, Robin.